Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mallory Clausen, and I'm an interpreter here at the Oceana Dunes District. Thank you so much for joining us for this Mind Walk lecture today. The title of today's presentation is Nature Experiences, Why People Participate.
Hearst Castle, unsung heroes.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hearst Castle. My name is Paula, and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about one of our unsung heroes, tile setter Joseph Giretta.
Hi, my name is Rick, and I'm one of the museum guys here at Hearst Castle, San Simeon. We're standing in the kitchen and the pantry of the big house on the service wing on the south side of the castle.
Hi, my name is Randy. I'm a guide here at Hearst Castle. I want to thank you for taking a bit of time to come visit with us today. If you've ever seen photographs of Hearst Castle, you've probably seen some photos of the iconic Neptune pool, which is behind me.
I'm Tim Mayer, and I welcome you to the Art at the Castle series, bringing your attention to a few treasures among the many at Hearst Castle.
Virtual Skeleton Saturday, everybody. Today we will be hosting a game show all about the human skeleton. I'm your host, Monica. I'm an interpreter for California State Parks. Let's meet our contestants.
Hi, my name is Robin. I'm an interpreter here at California State Parks.
My name is Mariana, and I am also an interpreter for California State Parks.
Awesome. Thank you two for joining us today.
It's time to create our own festoon. Now we're here in the kitchen at Hearst Castle. What a perfect place to do this. And I decided to make a festoon out of rags. I have found some material scraps that I'm gonna use. And well, here's just a long piece of what somebody cut off from a hem. And now we're done. We have made what we call a rag festoon.
Hello friends! Happy Monday! Good morning everyone!
Let's go ahead and get started with today's virtual mind walk. First of all, I want to thank our partners from the Central Coast State Parks Association for their help putting together these very important online lectures that we are so excited we can share with our volunteers and the public. And it's something we've been doing now in San Luis Obispo Coast District virtual mind walk offerings since the March 2020. So for a little over a year, we've been offering these great lectures. And I think this is the second time that we've welcomed today's presenter into our virtual mind walk series. So I'm so excited to introduce today's speaker.
Master woodcarver Jules Supo was a native of Geneva, Switzerland, and he studied sculpture at the famed École des Beaux-Arts in Paris, France, the same school where architect Julia Morgan studied architecture.
Hi, my name is Gregory, and I'm a guide here at Hearst Castle. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about one of the unsung heroes here at William Randolph Hearst's La Cuesta Encantada.
Kate, and I'm a guide at Hearst Castle, or the Ranch, as Mr. Hearst preferred to call it. It's my pleasure to welcome you back to our Unsung Heroes series. Today, we're going to take a look at the life and work of Lorenzo Cardini.
Calling all Castle kids, calling all Castle kids. I want to welcome you to Hearst Castle, one of your 280 California state parks. My name is Laura, and we're so excited like a hot potato. Here we go. Obelisk, this ancient Greek athlete who threw the discus, we're going to do the same thing.
Good morning, good morning. Happy MP Monday. We got kind of a gloomy day on us today here in Morro Bay.
Hello, I'm Janice, and I'm a guide at Hearst Castle in San Simeon, California. I'm standing just off the large living room in Casa Grande in the West Vestibule, which is the main entrance to this home. I'm here today to show you French artist Jean-Léon Gérôme's Pygmalion and Galatea. Jean-Léon Gérôme was a painter, sculptor, and teacher. He was one of the most prominent and well-known 19th century artists.
If you had been a guest in the Lower South Duplex in Casa Grande, you would have gone to sleep gazing at the 17th century painting Luna and Endymion, which is installed in the ceiling above the bed. William Randolph Hearst purchased this painting in 1921, believing that it was the work of Jean-Baptiste Van Loo. The painting is now attributed to 17th century French painter Simone Vouet.
The indoor Roman pool at Hearst Castle was also inspired by ancient civilizations, specifically Roman bathhouses. These public bathhouses were another way where mosaics were displayed. What? There she is!
Well, do you think it's deep enough if I dive in right now?
Sherry, it's 10 feet deep.
Wow, plenty of room.
Are you ready to make that mosaic?
All right, I'll swim later.
Sherry, that is a great mosaic.
Well, thank you, Tracy. And not everybody's mosaic will look the same because that's what art is, your interpretation. So even if you made a fish, it might look a little different, but it's all perfect.
And Sherry's fish fits right in with the theme here at the indoor Roman pool. Aquatic sea life, fish, mermaids, sailboats, seahorse. Great job, Sherry. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Now on the main esplanade, a trio of marble sculptures known as the Faun Group greet us where we begin to see more formal European influences in the gardens.
Welcome. My name is Randy. I'm a guide here at Hearst Castle. I want to thank you for taking a bit of your time to spend with us today, and we hope that some of the things we discuss and learn about and see will give you food for further thought and reflection as you go forward.
Two identical 17th century colonial Spanish tapestries hang on the second floor in the north wing of Hearst Castle. These are armorial tapestries that feature the coat of arms of Don Luis Jerónimo Fernández de Cabrera y Bobadilla, the Count of Chinchon, and the Viceroy of Peru from 1627 until 1629.
Good morning. A little chilly out today on the coast. We're in one of the pockets.
Welcome to this installment of Unsung Heroes here at Hearst Castle. My name is Margaret, and I will be introducing you today to Camille Salon, the artist responsible for much of the artwork here between 1925 and 1949.
Hi, my name's Liz, and I'm a guide at Hearst Castle, and today I'm going to talk about another of the unsung heroes of Hearst Castle. An unsung hero is one of the lesser known people who contributed to the construction, or in some aspect to the building of Hearst Castle.
As I cross the room now, I can feel my senses rise. I can barely speak.
Hello everyone, happy Skeleton Saturday. My name is Monica and I'm an interpreter for California State Parks. And today we are going to be talking about vertebrates. My friend and coworker Mariana is going to tell us what vertebrates are.
Hi there, my name is Mariana and I am also a park interpreter for California State Parks. What is a vertebrate?